Hello and welcome back to Against the Storm Commons Update and Nightwatchers DLC. We are needing to put a Hearthkeeper back in here. We'll put a frog in there, that way we get the people in that we need fast enough that we can get rid of as many as we can to get the bats to be as happy as possible. And because of whatever that buff is called there, dedication? Yes. So also we need to set up a new settlement out here, move some of the houses, probably just move some of the houses out there and set up all the things. And we're also trying to dig our way into this glade with 6 foxes at the works there. You are done with making pipes because I have you stopped at 10. Wait, why are you stopped? It should make one more batch, right? Am I insane? Answer that. Let's make tools, though. Might as well. And let's get first some decorations set up out here. A couple of these. Just to get us ready for level 2. And one of those. And hopefully they'll get this this thing done quickly. Warehouse. Also, it's a good time for that because we're going to need to unload this this fishing hut. Or the pond. Actually, it's the pond itself, isn't it? As quickly as possible. So having that done soon would be really nice. And of course, the mine is constantly unloading things as well. Maybe yes, maybe no. Where could I put more of these foxes in together that would make sense 3 at a time? If I wanted a 3rd in the smelter, we could do that. Oh, the pantry's not done yet. Pantry is not done yet. You could put them as workers in the warehouse. I'd rather... Actually, they could go in the grill, too, if we wanted a 3rd in the grill. So it really just depends on if I want a 3rd worker or not. At this point, I don't think so in any of those. So we'll keep it as is, and then see where we get to. You guys are chopping away, so let's move this up a bit. Actually, do like that. I'm not sure where I want to run the road in yet, but we'll worry about that when we get that far. You're just about done there, finally. Let's also speed the game up. Good, and then they'll probably get to those after they finish the roads and things. The dangerous glade has been discovered. We have an altar of decay, medium and a large abandoned cache. 4 salt. 1 stormwater geyser we knew about. Copperfin trout large, good, because we're going to be able to move pretty soon away from here. And while we do have a small one here, doing the large ones is more lucrative, so... that makes more sense. More bonus resources there in the form of fish, etc. Small berries, good, we can harvest those. Small herbs, we can harvest those as well. And large broccoli, we can harvest that as well. Although we are in the middle of harvesting a bunch of grain right now. So let's, let's go ahead and run the road. All the way to the end. No, let's not go to the end. Let's go to there. And then we'll come up through here like that. So, chop. I'll put this here. And then we'll go across to this. Let's have a look at this altar of decay. We're definitely going to want to have a couple foxes at work in there. We could use the oil again if we wanted to do this, which is kills 1 random villager. No guarantees on which the species is, so it might negatively affect us as far as the bat's dedication goes. But this would give us a hostility reduction of 20 plus 9 decorations, which will go towards this harmony thing. Or we could take the stuff, and the stuff's not that grand. So let's go ahead and just spend double the oil to get this accomplished as soon as possible. Assign a couple of foxes, of course, and go for it. A bat died. Of course it did. That kills my dedication, of course, but we'll sacrifice another somebody in a little bit. Not sacrifice. Scare away. They're not dying. Just leaving. Alright, that's good. Should I clear any more trees here? Not right now. Let's put you back over here just to kind of clean some of these up that I have left over. And we'll also get to work toward... That might be a good place for a hearth. Let's get to work over here, I think, somewhere. Maybe just going... Oh, I forgot about something else. Someone pointed out that there's a move button here. It can be moved for free. I should have noticed that and did it. Sorry about that. Good catch. YouTube blindness, I guess. And that was in the first episode, but I didn't see the comment till after the second one got recorded. So here we are. Let's go ahead and just take those trees out. Something like that as a next step. And then this, a tavern. Not the best. It gives the frogs something there, but it also gives us +3 global resolve. The market, I think we have one. Do we have one coming? Or did I not take that order? I did not take that order. Okay. So we don't have one of those coming. Back down here. That will just satisfy the foxes, and also give us the extra carry, which is not a bad deal. The forum would be good for the brawling. We don't have a building for that yet, so that wouldn't be bad. We get chance of producing double yields is increased, and then the wine would be good for the frogs if we can get to sell that. And then the cooperage is another chance for coats, which might not be a bad idea. The barrels we don't really need because we have water skins that are easily made here. So we don't really need those, but this would be a good chance for that. We do, however, we do have a dye recipe. Wait, I need to look at that dye recipe. Cobbler. Where's the cobbler? There's the cobbler. Why am I not making dye right now? Oh, we do have some copper ore. Oh, we do have some copper ore. Let's turn that on, and we'll use the bugs for that. We're getting bugs for something. Using bait, right? We need to put some workers in here on the porridge and the pie. This is a human building, so we don't really care who works here. I think just one worker is fine, so let's put just a bat in there, at least for now. We have lots of pie, so it's really just to make some porridge for the foxes and the frogs. Back to this, the cooperage or the forum. The coats would be nice, but then again, so would the bonus from selling the training gear at a better place. Don't have a wine recipe thus far. I think we should go with the forum. Not one that I usually pick, but sometimes it boils down to why the heck not. You're still working on those initial 3 carcasses there, but I also don't think we have any more, so take your time. Let's move some houses. Yeah, let's move the foxes out. You can go there. You can go there. And let's move you over here. And that one's got the road in the way, but that's alright. We'll just put you over there for right now. Maybe I should have done this road differently, but that'll be okay. And let's see. Let's do some of these upgrades. This will give us bars every time we accept a group of newcomers. Yes. So we definitely want to make sure that we take this upgrade on one that's got 2 people in it. Which, I don't know if they all do, but most of them do. And let's go ahead and spend all of that. I don't have the packs. Those are still getting made out of brick. Yep, okay, good. And we still have brick getting made. Okay, good. I do want to move a couple of these bat houses, though, up here. Because these are kind of not where I wanted them to be. And I think I just saw... Yeah, you're bored. Do we want berries? Do we want herbs? Do we care what we want? I think we're not going to go up there yet. I think we're going to go with these berries because they're still relatively close to town here. Especially when I put this road in. And you, I'm probably going to end up moving. I want to move this out of there and put these 2 in there. Let's do these. Let's see. Should I put the 4 stovepipes together? I think so. That looks good. We could do the opposite as well. Especially because I think that's all pointed inward. Technically, they should probably be the opposite way, but it kind of looks like fun. Oh, actually, wait a minute. There are doors. Let's do it that way anyway. It kind of looks fun. Okay. This got done. That got done. These are happier. We have not enough people here yet. We need to move 1 more. Is that okay with you? it is okay with you. So let's move one house of frogs over there as well. And that should be... This is in the wrong spot too. Man, I'm losing it. That should be good. Actually, I should probably put these back here or something. Further away from the center of from the warehouse specifically. Let's see. Oh, I need one more person. I can do that by doing this. I believe. What did you do? Go back in there? Or was it not the frog who needed? Oh, I had too many frogs. Right. Okay, let's force another frog out. And into here. I have too many frog houses. That's my present problem. Okay, so I have one house locked up right now, but that puts this one at level 2. That leaves this one capable of level 3 as soon as we build the things we need to build, and that is better. Definitely better. Let's unlock those 3 slots though, so I don't forget later and wonder what's going on. That never happens with me. And let's build that forum now. Put that in here. I think I want it here. I'm gonna move you down there, which is also fine. And let's put this forum in right in there instead. Trade route. Can I do any more with trade routes? That one was okay. I do have an ample amount of that. Not gonna go with that option, even if it was good. That one is okay. That one's really good, but I can't replace it. This one is okay as well. Let's do a couple of these. Let's do one of these. How are you doing down here? Still working? Alrighty then. And we can probably get building some of these. We have 9 and 4 is 13, so I need 2 more of these. That'll put us at 21. Meanwhile, we're also making fabric here, up to 15 on purpose. There we go. Route complete. Take that. And I don't need that again. Ah, Dorcas here. Don't really want the small farm, but we should check on the fertilizer production. Maybe. Do contraband. What would I want if I did this? I don't know, but I also shouldn't pass it up. So let's do it. What do we want to sell, if anything, to get anything else? I don't know that I really need anything else. I think I will not bother. We have a lot of packs of crops. That's good. Let's take a look at this. So what would I want? We could upgrade one of the existing camps. That's not a bad... It's never a bad plan. I never look at the clay pit and the greenhouse in any context. This one takes drizzle water, though, which we don't have. The clay pit takes clearance water, which we do have. So we could do that. That would get us clay, which means I could make pottery, which is kind of a at this point. The reeds are good for a couple of things. The resin would be good for glade events, if nothing else. So maybe on that one. Coming down a bit further into the food realm here. Wine would be good for the frogs, especially now that we can sell it. We could sell it before. Now that we can sell it at a better rate. Skewers, biscuits, and porridge, not really at that level. Bakery, we don't need either really at that level except for the biscuits. I don't feel like we need a ranch. Cannery, probably not. Granary could be good. Old, reliable kind of one. The rain mill would give us scrolls, but I would rather get scrolls from somewhere else. Better. Tea... He would be good for the foxes, yeah. And then, better dye recipe. No to the furnace. Don't need human houses or beaver houses or lizard houses or harpy houses. I don't really even know why they put those in here. But, okay. We turned down the forester's hut earlier. Thought about it. That would get us resin, but I don't want any more than one farm because we're not going to be able to produce that much. Now to the lumber mill. Cooperage we turned down earlier, but I considered it, so maybe. No to the carpenter. No to the weaver. I'd rather take one of the other ones. Clothier, only for the coats, which wouldn't be a bad deal, but we don't know if we need it. The kiln would only really get me the coal. I'd rather go with oil, I think. If I'm going to go with coal, I might as well go with oil. No. 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 Artisan might be the one to go with. Artisan's probably my top choice right now. Because it actually has stuff that I can use all three of. To some extent. Or the druid's hut. The oil in the coats with the tea. Or the scrolls with the coats and the barrels. Well, if I could get oil with the coats and the scrolls, that would be perfect. But you can't make that. So, let's see. Which one of these do I want the best here? I also have a temple I need to build, too. I forgot about that. Let's see. Tavern, Monastery, Academy. That's the newly re-whatevered. Explorer's Lodge? Yeah, I think so. And I think it was the Clan Halls one that I actually liked. So, I don't remember what the Academy offered. Oh yeah, I remember that now. Okay. So I think let's go with either the Druid's Hut or the Artisan. I think we need to have some sort of fuel recipe, so I think I should go with the Druid's Hut. Let's do it. Druid. 2x2, then we'll go in here. Actually, let me move this over there. Put the Druid's Hut in. There. Alright. I think I'm done with you, right? Yeah, I think I'm done with you. Woodcutter's board. Let's have you come up here, maybe, and assist with this excursion. I'm thinking maybe these two, or that one, be a good candidate for things. So I should put the other building, the temple, down here. I'm kind of thinking to wait, though, and also wait and stop selling scrolls at the hearths. To disable selling scrolls at the hearths. Oh, you have to do it this way. Which is going to make the bats unhappy. Yeah. What's your problem? Fabric. Burn through all the fabric and the bricks. Probably making this thing. I could put 3 foxes in there. I will after these 2 are done. Jorg is leaving, and trade route's complete. Good. Tablet to sell would have been kind of nice, although that's... Oh, that is a decent deal. Packs of crops, we could sell those. That's a pretty good deal. Eggs, we don't have a way of replacing them. Leather, not at that price. Tools, not at that price. So let's do a couple stacks of packs of crap, and we'll be good to go. Oh, and a building. We've been zooming through this town, man. Holy cow. Herbalist camp, big one. We have berries and herbs to pick, and we do have big ones, so that wouldn't be a bad idea. We could have some place to sell tea, but and we did take a place to make it, so that wouldn't be bad. This is the complex food one. We don't need a place to sell ale, or we could take this one, which is the cart carry one. I think I'll do the market then. But I need a place to build that yet. Oh, we also spent a bunch of fabric on these, which we'll get back as soon as this is done, that is done, and things are ready to go. Turn that in. Okay, you harvest that big leather. Let's have you do this one. At least the one, just to get it out of the way. And then we'll go and harvest some other leather, I think. We have a lot of fabric. Market and the temple, yeah, we have both of those to do. But I want to straighten this road out, so that's the important thing right now. Totally. And you're finally done with that. Yeah. Okay, put that down. And this is ready. This is a... turn that off right now. Let's do that. Let's do... either or. There we are. And I'm going to put that bat in there, I think. You're ready. We got the minus 20... Oh, it's retroactive too. Yes. Great. We'll put this in here in town someplace so that it counts for something. And then as soon as this one is done... Did I do put that in the wrong spot? I did. Needs more fabric. How about you guys? Although I did just put all my foxes. I did put all my foxes away. Let's do this one. I'm going to stick with the stone here, although we're going to get a little light on the stone. Oops. Let's do this one. I should have finished this road, which I did not do. Where would I put a hearth out here if I end up getting that far? Somewhere around in there, I guess. Maybe further this way. Let's take out a couple of these trees here. And we'll put this road through here, like that. And I will put, or no. There. And I'll put the warehouse right there in that corner. So I need one of you. Come up here for a little bit. Switch to using that. Use the other whenever you have any availability there. And let's just go ahead and take this out here. Although I don't know how much longer we're going to end up staying in this town. People, 6 or 7. Okay. And let's immediately scare off a frog. Make the diligent happier. And then let's put up a hearth, or a warehouse rather, here. I have no fabric for it. Perfect. How close are we to getting this done? We're not. Perfect. You're done in here again. I think I'll leave you in there. You need to be fed and watered, though. Oh, I never put up the other geyser either. And build that. Yeah, stand grain. Another one of those. Oh, and we can definitely feed in some wood for this. Let's go up to maximum. Got plenty. Let's clean one of those there, and we can set up this farm someplace. I don't know where I want to put it, but we'll put it. We can put it right in here, maybe. No, we should put it near a storage. Maybe do the farming out here then. Let's cut across here, and I'm gonna put in herb garden first, like that, maybe, and then we can start doing fertile fields. We have 2 things. Finish your coffee break. Deliver your fabric. And let's get this done. I'm gonna put somebody else in there with you. Alright, let's go. Final order. 2 forbidden glades. We're not going to get there. I'm not making coal anyway, so let's go with paved roads here. What's the extra bonus ingredient over here, by the way? Oh, Seymour. That's right. You finish that up. That's good. Come back over here. Right here might be good. Crapped anymore? You have a couple of times. That's good. Let's put up some more of that. I would like to try this before we run out of time here. Need that yet, but eventually maybe. Go ahead and turn this in. Although we definitely don't need to kill the impatiens. Holy crap. And there's the win, actually, so I shouldn't have done that just for that reason. Bluff Beak Paradise, we got it. And the Bamboo Flats, we got it. Let's continue for just a moment. Yes, I know. And that achievement for the Bamboo Flats pops out into Steam as well. There was something that I wanted to do before we went. Wasn't there? I don't know. Maybe there wasn't. No, I don't think there was. Okay, so let's move on. Yes. And let's start a town in the other new biome. We can reach one. There's one we can reach. It's not next to any sort of bonuses. We can't reach those. I don't want to do these because they're overlapped, which I guess I should have thought about. We can't get that far. We can't get that far. So let's go to this one here, a rocky ravine, and see what the differences are for this one. No foxes offhand. Excuse me. But this is 9 people. This is 8 people, and this is 8 people. So we're going to go with 9 people. We also have 2 chances. I'm sorry, not foxes, for bats. We'll see how that plays out. We have a bunch of food coming with us, and I think we get extra wood. Didn't I see that someplace? There, 40 wood and 10 amber extra over other biomes. So we'll get that, which will be nice. The trees give stone, as previously discussed in the first episode of this series. We have reeds and scales and coal and amber available from the trees. And then we have all of these things here available from the ground. We'll be mining coal. We'll be picking up clay and sea marrow with the stone collector. Reeds with the harvester. Bugs are our only trapping item. We have fish, of course. Copper also be mined. And then grain from the forager. And herbs from the herb garden. Algae from the fish ponds as well. Okay, what do we have? We don't have any farming here also. There is no... Oh, there's a small amount of fertile soil. Okay, so this is comparable in terms of numbers, I think, to the marshlands. Small amount, yes. compared to the coastal grove, no, the bamboo flats, which says none, right? So back in there. So we probably don't want to plan on farming here either. The trapper's also not the best building for this place because there's only one thing. So maybe we pass on taking a building. Definitely want to take the extra people though. And did I select this group? I did. Take the extra people, and then maybe bringing the extra wood would be a good idea here. And then we have clay or stone or brick. Maybe even bringing the extra planks would be a good idea here. Just so we don't have to make... we have to get the wood to make them, basically. And then I think we'll go with food. Our last... oh, we have 4 points left. Let's go with... clay, and then food. Yeah. Okay. I can't wait to see what these trees look like. So we have the biome effect here of every time we sell goods over 20 amber, traders arrive quicker and trade routes get faster. That means we get amber faster as well as items from the traders. But then we have to spend the amber to get wood, so there's that. And then we get the black market, of course. We have heavy drops, +3 to drizzle water production from gathering, farming, fishing, or production. But can you farm it? Then we darkness. Absorption at hostility 2. Burning cysts takes longer. We didn't even put any rain engines in our buildings in the last town. Aurora of Fear at hostility 2 as well. During the storm, all species resolve drops 100% faster. Not further, just faster. Strange Lights at hostility 4, plus 20% chance. We had this one last time, I think. Services prevent that. Downpour, plus 50% chance of consuming double the amount of food. Housing and services mitigate that. So services, again, are our key, but we can get services a lot easier as long as we have the items now. So it's definitely a convenience. I never did like this design that much. It's fine, but it's not my favorite. I like the L shape best. So these trees are kind of creepy looking. Let's do wood cutters. I assume it's still wood cutters. Can't build there. There and there maybe. And then we can do this, because there's reeds on the ground right there. Do this, we do this. Pause, I guess, now. Once I get some of the roads run in, I can unpause. We have a fish farm here, or fish pond right here, right away, but we don't have a farm to collect. Oh, we do have a small farm. Right, we have a small hut. This will be the harvester. And let's go... I'm going to want to put housing back in here, so let's get one of them started this way. Like this or so. That, maybe. And then we'll get the other one up here, and we can start by going into that glade, I think. Let's see. We have humans, harpies, and a beaver here. Okay. So, kind of, not all classic ones, not all the original set. If it was lizards instead of harpies, it would be the original set, but... close to original set. Forager is just grain. Herbalist is just herbs. Greenhouse will let us grow mushrooms and herbs. On fertile fields, which we may not have very many of. Small farm, we may not have very many fertile fields either. So it's kind of a wash for me between the forager and the herbalist here. But then again... the trapper's not that good either, so it's really the fishing hut's the one I want more than anything, I think. Although we do get scales from the trees, so maybe we don't even need that much. We'll wait, see what we get for cornerstone and orders before we make a decision on that, as always. In the meantime, though, we can do this building, and we can do this building, and we need to build that black market, too. which is a 3x3. I guess I'll put it over here. That or so. It needs stone. Hopefully we get some stone. Grain delivery line. +2 to stone production. That's really good because that includes the wood cutting. Because that's gathering, I guess, technically. 2 abandoned caches. Each newcomer group has 2 additional villagers. Probably going to go with the steel pickaxes. Because then we'll have no shortage of stone. As long as we can find people to trade it with or to sell it somehow, we'll have plenty of amber that way. And this, do stone bricks. And we'll do whatever the heck we can get our hands on. Fabric. There's reeds in the trees, right? Yes. So let's prioritize the reeds over the plant fiber. I'll lock this down at 10 for now. And planks, we'll obviously have to make some, but we have 21 right now, so nobody's going to make them anyway. Put a harpy in that. Sure, why not? And orders should be popping in a couple of moments. We're going to need our first influx of wood pretty soon. Although we could skip it entirely and start making other houses. But I think we still need to have these. They're just way more effective at this early stage. Park in the middle. First orders say... do trade routes with an offer multiplier of 2 or higher. We'll probably do that. Extra savings on the wood would be a nice idea. Coats. It's harpies and beavers and humans, all 3, right? Oh. We definitely want to have a coat crafting thing here someplace. And then the clothier to make coats. So we have the choice. We can either fulfill the need for coats to get this one, or we can get this to get a free clothier. We don't need the boots. Oh, the harpies wear boots too. Sell goods to a trader or trade route, and then give away some of that amber. This does not count, or black market transactions do not count on this. Can I pull this off in 8.5 minutes? Possibly, yes. Should I try it? Sure, why not? 2 trade routes, 4 packs of crops. This one comes back, or the 4 glade one. For another brickyard and 5 stone per minute, I think I'll pass on this one, and I'll go with this one instead. And then 2 buildings with rain engines installed in your settlement, or geyser pump to level 1. Let's go with this one. Okay, and let's do the stone thing. Steel pickaxes. And let's do 6 of one, half dozen of the other. A good plank recipe would be really good to have here. Do I want to do this or do I want to do that? We do have beavers, but I usually like the carpenter more than the lumber mill. Tools are useful. Although I don't usually use them that much. The scrolls would be useful for both the beavers and the harpies, though. Maybe I should roll with the lumber mill this time. We could do the workshop, too. What does this cost to build? Of each. Yeah, let's do the lumber mill. And then the smokehouse, let's see, who eats jerky? Harpies eat jerky. Pottery, we're going to have clay on the ground, so we could do that. Incense is a human thing. Distillery, ale would be humans and beavers. Incense is humans. And then pickled goods is beavers. Grain collector, and then tea, dye, and jerky. Nobody here likes tea. Oh wait, the harpies like tea. Dye is used for coats, so that would be a good idea to do. Yeah, let's do the apothecary. And then the harpies like the jerky as well. Alright. You'll be done in a moment. Okay, so if we want to buy wood, we're going to want to do eventually. Costs 4 amber for 40 wood, which is actually kind of a good price. Surprising for a black market. Because 4 amber is basically 4 coins. 4 amber is 4 amber. And 40 wood is 4 amber. Paste the arrow main here. Interest rate is fair. Reasonable bargain. Margin is unusually low. This is okay. That's kind of interesting that they put that in there. Yeah, that's a bit of a push there. Yeah, that's a good price, and this is also a really good price. At this point, I'm not going to buy wood because I have 70 of it, but we'll have to keep that in mind. We also need... Did I take a recipe to make some sort of other fuel? Because we should probably move away from using wood as fuel as soon as we can, which we can do as soon as we find some coal to harvest, but we don't have that yet. Let's put up, by the way, some of these camps. You can just go right there and just stay there. And then we'll put up the fishing thingy too. Put it here, and we'll move it over there when the time comes. You're cutting up there. Let's actually just open this up. Also speed the game up. Working on this, although maybe we don't have enough wood because of that. You know, let's go ahead and buy some wood. Just one batch. Well, that's all we can buy. And we have the 7 amber we still need for this. Oh, I need to get that trader up then, don't I? Trading post. Brunhar Blightclaw, one of the roaming traders, and a small glade's been discovered. Alright, what do you got? Trapper's camp. Farm. 15 roots every time we discover a new glade. Haulers move faster. Leather production. I need to sell worth 12 if I can. So I need to start with... actually, it's value of 12, so actually we can only need to sell that much. Because it has a value of 1250. Let's see. I think I can sell all my stone, because we're going to get plenty back. We could also maybe move the bricks for the same reason. We could sell some of the food we brought with us, I guess. Sure. And I can turn this in whenever I want. At the moment, I think I'm going to sit on it and try to get the impatience up again. Who's in here, by the way? Human. Impatience grows slower. Fuel consumption, that might not be a bad idea to put beaver in here. Global carrying capacity would be better, I think, for me. We have drizzle water geyser in here, another fish pond, another a bug nest, small bug nest, and the wandering merchant, of course. So we can get this going. And then we can get... Anything else I want from you? I don't know. And then we can get trappers going. I know, time to order ready. Fine. Let's turn this off. Actually, no, leave that on. I should have sold the eggs and not the vegetables. That's okay. Let's do bugs here. And we'll get somebody in here. Oops, not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Chop, chop. We have everybody housed. We have exactly 12 people and exactly 12 houses. Oh, wait a minute, you shouldn't be making planks. Because I have a lumber mill. Move this over here. Somebody in that.
Yeah.
Build the lumber mill. There. Definitely shouldn't be making planks. Send that back. Oh, you never made planks anyway, so it's fine. And we need bricks made, which I think I saw you had some. That's good. Okay. That off. Let's do neither of those yet. Waiting. Trader left. I only have one builder. Such is life at the beginning of the game. Okay, good. Might as well get that started. Alright, so now you're charging a lot more for the wood. And I'm not buying on credit. Unless it's just a better deal to buy on credit. Although I did want to look at that a little bit. So if I buy this on credit, I have to repay within 3 seasons. The same price, so it doesn't matter really there. Why is the credit price that much of a better deal? Is that because of interest rate? Yeah, it's because of the interest rate. Like this one, the fact that it's the same, and that one too, but the fact that these are the same just means that you have more time, and why the heck not, right? Basically 0% interest. There, and we don't have anybody to work that yet. But I need you to continue building things. How are we at? Another minute, or a little bit more. We should try for a danger glade, maybe that one. We have 3 that are kind of nicely placed. You're bored in here? You can hop out of that then. Oh yeah, you used all the bugs. We're going to start harvesting them, so actually you could probably harvest them. And let me find that beaver that I put in a woodcutter. Pull you out. Amusing that the beaver in the woodcutter still has the woodworking proficiency. Like story and lore wise or whatever. Move this over here. I'll just go with 5 woodcutters for right now. Because we need to make planks. Some planks. And I need to trade for some more wood though pretty soon, which, yeah. I do have plenty of amber though. Let's see. Oh, we did it. Alright, so let's turn this in. That gets me this other building, the clothier. I'm going to put that right here. But I think I will limit my plank production a little bit. More than I normally would. Oh, wow. I'm going to buy on credit. Why the heck not? I'm going to sit on this one again for a little bit longer. We're not going to start making coats yet, so I'm going to sit on this one for a little bit longer. First building choice here. The big fishing hut is probably the best one to do, although we could really use oil. But we are going to be able to mine at some point where we find it. Coal. So maybe we don't. Yeah, let's go with the fishing hut. Get that upgraded. Because we'll find big ponds, big pools, big whatever they are eventually. Consequences 2 kidnappings. We can go ahead and just pay it. I just did it just because. Wrong key combination there, Wally. If I put you back in here, what happens? Nothing bad. Then you're going back in there. Optimize my my character usage here. Probably should, but I'm going to wait until I'm actually moving some product here. Oh, I meant to look at this. 16 plus 10 seconds left of the storm. So that's how it shows now. And that they got to wait out the storm and then they move again. We're going to wait out this storm and then we'll move again. There we are. All right, so let's take a look at the cornerstone. Spirit of Cooperation. Beavers gain +2 resolve for every reputation point gained through Harpy Resolve. I talked about that one during the patch notes read, and that one I will not ever turn down. Doesn't mean that I will take it, but I will not turn it down if I will not decline or re-roll if that's on the roll. I may take one of these other ones, but I'm not going to turn that one down. 2 insects for every 1 piece of bait used in fishing. Not a bad idea. So we could do that one. We did that one last time. 40 water skins for every full reputation point gained through high resolve. Okay. And then mist piercers, which gives us a peek into the glades. And then we just gain impatience every time we discover a glade. So this one's a really good one for planning and advancement of your expansion of your town. This one's really good for beaver happiness, which means the beavers will get to that frickin' line sooner. Because the harpies get to their line a lot quicker. So there's that. The group here will probably just take 3/2, even though I would like some more beavers. We'll take 3/2. And then we have trade routes now that we can take a look at as well. Some stone. Definitely we could sell. We want to sell as much stone as possible. I'm going to go ahead and sell 5 of those right away, which means that I'll use most of my provisions. But every time I see stone, I'm going to take it, as long as it's at least a fair deal. Everything else, if you see anything else you think we should take, let me know in the chat or the comments, or come to Discord and talk about the game with us there. We have a channel dedicated to it, and so you can join us for that. Let me know your thoughts on which cornerstone we should take, and the trader will be here shortly, and it'll be Jorg, and we can see what Jorg offers as well. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you all next time. Bye for now.